so today on Scott's Animal Adventures we are going to be looking at my new additions to my Isopod collection. So let's jump into it. So first of all we have my zebra isopods. These are from my good friend and business partner Jack Lewis. If you guys would like any of the isopods you see in this video, we should still have some available, so please don't be afraid to get in touch on Facebook or in touch with me on Instagram or on YouTube. So these are zebra isopods. They are Armadillidium maculatum, and if I just open up this tub, you'll be able to see there's a few here. So we'll just get a zoom. So you can see there's absolutely stunning isopods. Really cool. And some of them have a more broken pattern, other ones have a more solid pattern like the one you can see on the video. And I have about 30 of these that have been sent to me. You can see there's more coming out now. Absolutely amazing isopods. There's one with a more broken pattern in the background here. So yeah, that's the zebra isopods, the Armadillidium maculatum. So I'm just going to put them in the tub now and I'll show you them in their setup. So here we've got the setup for the maculatum zebras. Something a bit different here. I'm using birch as a hide for them, and they will tend to nibble on the birch and they will eat it. And here's another bit here. So you can see it's quite a nice bark to use. It looks quite good, and plenty of rotting wood. So this stuff is literally just, it crumbles in your hand, goes into dust. It's really good stuff. And so we've got some live foraged leaves and some live moss. So this moss is what I picked up in my local woodland area. You need to make sure that it's got no pesticides etc on it, so always be careful when you're getting your own moss. This is somewhat of an experiment for me, so fingers crossed everything goes to plan, and let's put these zebras in. So again, you can just see them, absolutely amazing, and I'll put them in on the moist side. So if they're a bit dehydrated, it gives them a chance to hydrate before they explore. And there's about 30 in here. So we'll just let them explore and get comfy. So next up guys, we have the yellow zebras. So these are again Armadillidium maculatum, but these are a yellow expression of them. So this morph has a more yellow tint. I'll try and get one to come up to the surface so you can see properly. But you can see just here. Just do a little zoom. There's a few of them coming out now. So you can see these have more of like a lemon yellow kind of colour on their stripes, and they are absolutely incredible. The camera really doesn't do them justice. So yeah, these are Armadillidium maculatum yellow zebras, and you can see again you've got more with a broken pattern and some with a more complete stripe. I have about 20 individuals of this species, and they're just amazing. I'm really happy with these. They're absolutely stunning. So that is the Armadillidium maculatum yellow zebra, and I will put them in the tub and show you in a second. Okay guys, so here we've got the setup for the Armadillidium maculatum yellow zebras. So in here I've got a nice natural piece of bark that they can go under. The substrate is majority topsoil, with mixed in leaves etc. We've also got a lovely bit of cork bark here, slightly concave so that they can get off the substrate a bit, and then you've got some lovely leaf litter This is all wild forage leaf litter, and to the side we have got some moss. So let's put these yellow zebras in. Wrong ones. I'm going to put them in on the moss side. And you can see here, hopefully you'll see some just moving around. But yeah, absolutely amazing. So that's these guys set up. The setup on these, you want to keep them a bit drier than your Porcellio laevis species. So you want the majority of the tank to be dry, and when you mist, you only go around the outside. Don't really worry about missing in the middle or anything like that. And if you follow that, then you should be good. They should do really well. And last but not least, for the isopods, we have the Porcellio Hassi High Yellows. So these are going in with my ones that I've already got, just to top up. And you can see these are absolutely amazing isopods. Some of these are quite large. If I just get this guy, and I'll move him around and do a little zoom for you. You can see just how stunning these isopods are. And they get to roughly about 1.5 to 2 inches as adults. They are quite speedy, and I'm just making sure that this one doesn't go out of the tub. But yeah, a really good Spanish isopod. They like it drier than most other isopods, so it's really important to give them a small area of moisture, and the rest of it needs to be bone dry. So I'll put them in their setup and we'll see that in a second. And here we have my Porcellio Hassi culture. So I'm going to add the new additions to this. So you can see there's just one nice one here, and then under here there's normally a few. Really nice looking isopod. So let's add the new ones. Again, I'm going to add them to the moister area. So I'll just move you across. And tip. So with these, you do want to keep them dry. You don't want them to have too much moisture. And these guys will probably make their way to where they want to be in the enclosure. You can see we've got some lovely Hassi high yellows. And last but certainly not least, we have some baby bumblebee millipedes, and also I've asked Jack to put a load of springtails in here to go with my assassin bug. There's also a baby isopod in there. Not 100% sure on what species that is. It looks to be an armadillidium, so I will try and identify that and put it in the right tub. But you can see these springtails are absolutely brilliant. If I can get it to focus properly. See, springtails are great. Really good cleanup crew for inverts. Not too protein hungry. And then if I have a little dig around, we'll be able to find some of the bumblebees. Here's one. So that is a baby bumblebee millipede. So these will get to about 3 inches, and they will get a lovely sort of like a greeny yellow and a black banding. And we're just going to put these baby bumblebee millipedes into their enclosures. So you can see I've got quite a few in there, and I'm just going to tip them out into the middle. So I'll just pop them out. Make sure I've got them all. And then they will just start exploring and mix with the other bumblebees in here. And here's the adult. As you can see, absolutely beautiful millipedes. And yeah. And just a quick one before I go for the video. I just checked on my Spirostreptus savatius millipede, and it's freshly molted. So that should be looking incredible in the next few days. I'm going to leave it alone and just cover it up. I didn't disturb it at all. I literally just moved this leaf to check on it, and we'll leave it be, and I'll give you an update coming soon.